My name's Sadie, and this year I've decided that I'm going to record all the things that we grow in the garden and keep a record of how things do. So I've ordered some packets of seed, and today we're going to open the packets and see what we've got in here and find out what we're going to be growing. Let's get into these. I've got absolutely loads here, some of which I'll not be planting right away. I'm hopeful that I might be able to plant one or two things today. So, we've got some beetroot. I've never been successful with beetroot, but we're going to give it another go. I don't think I water them enough. That's the key. Parsnips. So these can go in fairly soon because they like a long growing season. I'll be planting these over the weekend. Swede. Says these start outdoor March to May. These can wait a little bit because we're only in February at the moment. We've got rocket. That'll be nice for a salad. We can probably plant that out fairly soon, and I do have a polytunnel, so I might put a bit in there. Pumpkins, Atlantic Giant. These are the pumpkins that hold the world record for the biggest pumpkin, so we're going to have a go and see if we can grow a massive pumpkin this year. This is peppers, King of the North. I'm going to plant these today. Peppers have a long growing season, and I've got King of the North. They're good for a cold climate. Well, up here we live on the Cumbria-Northumbria border. These will be good for there, hopefully. Calabrese, Stromboli. This is like a broccoli, basically, and we're not going to plant that today, but hopefully we'll have some nice broccoli. Peas, it's a big bag. Mange 2, one of my favourites. Radish, Pink Beauty. So these are a pink radish rather than a red radish. So we'll grow and see how they go. Marrows. I thought I might see if I could grow a really big marrow as well this year. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Comfrey. Now this isn't something that we're going to eat, but we're going to use it for compost and for improving the soil. It's a really good plant food. I've never tried it before. We'll give it a go this year. Sunflowers, vanilla ice. These are not a giant sunflower, they're just pretty. I thought I'd try and grow those ones. More broccoli. This is ready at a different time to the Calabrese, so we should have a crop for a longer period. Basil. Everybody knows basil. Nice herb. Should be good with our pasta sauces. Oh, we've got lots and lots of plant leaves here. Some sweet peas. Painted Lady. I love growing sweet peas. They always smell so beautiful. And finally, we've got some leeks. They were a free trial seed, so we'll see how they go. It says they'll thrive in the coldest winters, and leeks will stand a long time in the garden, so it'll be a long time before we're eating those. Okay, so that's what we've got. We're going to grow this year. Oops. And we'll wait and see how it goes. Watch this space. Peppers. So we've just come around to this side of the house, and I've got a pot which is made out of recycled paper. I'm trying this year instead of plastic. I think it might be better for the environment. So what I'm going to do first is put some compost in here. Put that in from there. Try not to make too much of a mess. Now I'm just using general purpose compost, but I guess a lot of people would say use seedling compost. I just don't have any, so we're using this. Right, so it says plant them at a depth of 0.5 centimetre. So we'll open the packet now. Okay, let's see what they look like. Don't want to come out. Now, I'm just going to plant them all in one pot, and we'll wait for them to grow on. Really don't want to come out. Well, there's 4 there. Let's put these 4 in to begin with. 1, 2, 3. Just see if I get any more. Well, there's lots there. Look, we've probably got too many now. But I can place them, spreading them out nice and evenly. This is just so when I come to pot them on, it's easier to find them. So we'll have 9, I think. Let's put those 2 away again. Right. So now we need to cover them with some more compost. windowsill, so I'm going to put them inside on a sunny windowsill where it's about over 20 degrees and wait for them to come up. Right, now we're going to go to the polytunnel and we're going to go and plant some radishes and some rocket. Hi, so we're back in the polytunnel now. Well, we've just come to the polytunnel, and I'm going to try and plant some rocket and some radish in here. Although it's only February, it's quite warm in here today, and I'm hoping that if the sun keeps shining, this will get a good start. So we've got a bed down here. Last year I had some tomatoes in it. I'm just going to get some compost. So I'm going to, before I plant them, I'll add a little bit of compost, because I think but it did a lot of work last year growing all the tomatoes, so we need to feed the soil a little bit. And I'm going to also add some other chicken manure to it. So the compost I'm using is a peat-free organic compost. It's always better to use peat-free whenever you can. We're going to put and I've also got some chicken manure pellets. This is actually the end of the bag. These are also organic. I'm just going to sprinkle some of this on. And I'll just fork this in. I'll just finish off the bag now. And we'll fork some of that in. And then hopefully that'll be enough to grow in a little row of plants. You'll notice as I'm gardening, there's a lot of stones in this garden. Our garden is very sandy soil, and it's full of gravel. We've actually made some entire paths just out of the stones that have come out of the soil, so it makes it a little bit tricky for things like carrots and stuff, but it shouldn't be a bother for things like the rocket and hopefully not the radishes. Right, let's have a look what we've got to do. We'll start with the rocket. So it says on the packet, sow outdoors virtually all year round, ideally in September to May. It's February, so this is not ideal, but we're going to give it a go anyway. In pot, growing bags or well-prepared soil, 1.5 centimetres or half an inch deep, and if sown in the vegetable plot, in rows 20 centimetres, 8 inches apart. So we just need to dig a small trench, half an inch deep, put some of these in, give them a water, and hopefully they'll be good to go. Take my gloves off because it's fiddly working with seeds with gloves on. I'll open the packet carefully. We'll have a quick look at the seeds, see how big or small they are. Okay, so you can see they're sort of a mid-sized seed, I would say. They're easy enough to work with. You can plant them fairly individually and hopefully we'll get them spaced out pretty well. Okay, so we're just going to put a short row in to start with this time of year, and I may well grow another row in about a week or two's time, just so it's a way of successional growing, so that we have radishes all the time. Right, so we'll start over at this end, and I'm just going to try and drop them in very thinly. I'm hopeful that most of them will germinate, but you never know. One more there. Just put a few more around. Okay, right, we nearly need to mark this row, and I realise I've forgotten to bring my plant thing with me, so I'll just put that in there for now. And I'll remember that this is radishes. So we'll gently cover it over. Try when you cover over a row not to get big stones and things on the top, because I always think that might stop the seeds from coming up so easily. And now I'm going to water them in. I'm going to give these a good water because obviously it doesn't rain in the polytunnel, and nothing has been planted in here this winter, so it's been fairly dry. And they should be good to go. Okay, so we'll move that on to our next lot of seeds. And I've just realised the seeds I planted before were rocket, and these are actually the radish. So we'll open up these now. See what these are like. Let's see what it says. Sow outdoors, February to September in a seed bed, or December to January using cloche protection. So this is in the polytunnel is effectively like cloche protection, I guess. 1.5 centimetres deep, 9 inches apart. Okay, keep well watered, sow little and often for its succession of crops. Right then, we'll have a look at these seeds. Okay, so you can see those radish seeds, they're actually a little bit bigger than the rocket seed, aren't they? But they should be fairly easy to plant individually, so we shouldn't have to thin them. Right then, I'll dig another trench for these. Get going. I'll leave a bit of a gap between the rocket and the radish. Put these in here. Again, we've got some stones. Take out. Feels like there's a big stone under here. Look at that one. And another one under here. There we go. And one there. Now you can see why I can manage to make a path. Alright, so I'm going to try and drop these in pretty individually. So they're big enough to do that. There's another stone there. In the hope that they will come up. And I won't need to thin them if I'm doing this, taking care with this. I've actually got quite a lot there, so I'm going to stop and put those few back in the packet. But I might sow those another day. Okay, so I'm going to cover these over now. And try and get no stones again. A big stone. Another big stone there. Right, we're going to mark where the row is. And I'll water it again. What I'm going to do now, again I'm giving it a good soak. So I'm going to endeavour to come out and give these another good water every couple of days or so, because like I say, there's no rain in here and it's quite warm. If you come back for the next video, we'll see if they've started to grow and how they're doing.